Well, hello there everybody. What is cooking, good lookins? How are you guys doing today? By popular request, I'm finally going to take a look at the Revv G3 pedal. I've had this thing for quite a while now, and most of you have probably heard of it. It's, been going around, all that good stuff, and a lot of people wanted, my opinion on it. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to review it versus just demo it. It's a great pedal. I think it sounds fantastic, and I'm just going to give my opinion on a couple different things about it that, maybe could be a little bit better. But overall, it's a great pedal. I'm running out of it into my Revv Dynamis. Obviously, I'm a Revv guy. Full disclosure, I'm a Revv artist, but doesn't mean I'm not going to give you a straight-up review. And I'm coming out of the Dynamis into the Torpedo Live, which is simulating a 4x12. So real quick, here's your reference clean tone. I think the G just went out of tune. There's my clean, very clean. I have humbuckers right now. One thing real quick is when I turn the pedal on, you will hear some noise. That's not the pedal. It's actually surprisingly for a high gain pedal, pretty quiet. And you're hearing the terrible power in here. I normally have a noise gate going, but I took it off just so you could hear the straight pedal. A little bit of hiss there. So here we go. A lot of bass. Now, what am I doing here? I have the gain actually all the way down. Oh, I was on blue channel. So here is your normal. You have an aggression switch here in the middle, and I had it on blue just then. It's on off now. The gain is all the way down. Got my volume rocking, probably 11 o'clock. Bass, 11 o'clock. Mid, 1 o'clock. And then treble, probably 1 o'clock, we'll just call it like that. So there's with your aggression switch set to off. Already, that's the gain all the way down. That's actually enough distortion for me to be content with. Let's crank it up a little bit. Go at about, like 8 o'clock. Whoa. You know what? I'm not going to be too specky. I'm just turning the gain up. More gain, right? Something I'm noticing out of it right away, even though I'm increasing the gain, now the gain is like at 1 o'clock. Here, I'll do this to kind of cut back on the noise. What I'm noticing right away is that it's not losing clarity, which is really, really nice. I find a lot of pedals sometimes, especially high gain pedals, can get a little bit muddy the more gain you kind of put in there, especially if you play a little bit higher. It muddies up, so we'll see if this one does it. No, very articulate in design. All the gain. It's great. It's still clear. Listen to those chords. let's turn the gain down a little bit, and we will go to, well, let's hear neck position. I have my neck pickup turned off now to get rid of the buzz, but let's go ahead and hear the gain with the neck. Alright, so I haven't played this pedal for a while, and you can be honest, I'm remembering why I like the pedal so much. Like I said, I'm not a high gain guy, but I think a pedal that can maintain clarity, even at high gain, is geared more towards a player like me. You know, I'm like, because high gain, it gets muddy, and this one is just, it's not getting muddy. So let's roll the gain down, and I'm flipping it to the blue aggression now. Again, all the settings are all the same. One thing I did notice is that the treble knob actually has a lot of sweep to it, and I was really impressed by that. Listen to the blue aggression, it fills it out. Off, on blue. Same setting, red aggression. Oh, I forgot to turn my volume down. So, of the three settings, my favorite would be blue. Second favorite is the off position. I like red. It's just, I don't know what it's necessarily doing. Whatever frequencies it's accentuating, I don't dislike it. I don't love it as much as the other two. It still sounds great. Now, one complaint I do have about the pedal that I wish would happen, because I could see this being an issue for me, is that when I go to the blue setting, see, the light doesn't change colors. So I would imagine from standing up, it would be kind of hard for me to see which one it is, but it's kind of more like one of those set it and forget it settings, I would imagine. So like I like blue the best, so I'd probably just keep it on blue all the time. But that's just something that I thought of whenever I looked at it. I was like, oh yeah, you know, I wouldn't be able to tell if I'm on off, blue, or red just by looking at it from a distance, because the lights don't change color. So, you know, that's just one critique I would have. Another thing I'm noticing, now this is something I actually like, some people do not like this, is you can hear the switch click. Some people don't like that. I know a lot of companies are switching over to the silent switch, and I believe the Revv guys said they are also. Dan was asking me about that, and I was like, man, to be honest, I actually prefer this one, because what I found my issue with the silent switch is that I don't feel it through my shoe click on and off. This one I can feel that click through my shoe when I'm standing and playing. But again, these are all like very small things. They don't affect the sound of the pedal, which is to me the most important thing. I could care less what's in it and stuff like that. It sounds really, really good. So there's some, your guys, you know, there's just a couple different tone shaping things. I'll show you the treble real quick. I was impressed with how much sweep it had, so I'll show you. I'm on the off position right now. I'll go to blue because it thickens it up. Hear how much treble that bite that brought in? That's a big sweep. have it. Yo, how about another guitar? Let's grab something different. Les Paul out. Well, hot dog, where would we be without a telly? And I was gonna say I haven't tuned it. My Strat is currently out of commission. It's kind of sucking right now. It won't stay in tune. But anyways, so here we go. I knew this pedal would take single coils really good. It's funny, it's a high gain pedal, but I would almost think that, to my ears, it responds better with single coils than humbuckers. More gain! More gain! That's on the blue setting. How about red? Well, hot dog. Red, I think the red sounds really good on that one. Alrighty guys, that is gonna be it. That is the G3 pedal from Revv. Sound, 10 out of 10. The pedal sounds amazing. Everyone who's played it, checked them out, that I've at least come in contact with, has had nothing but praise and good things to say about it. Like I said, the only kind of critiques I had were I think that it should change colors. The lights should anyways. Kind of be more like the amps. The amps change colors when you switch channels. So I think off should be purple, blue should obviously be blue, and red should be red. And if you like the clicky switch, then I think they're switching to soft switches. But other than that, you know, no real issue with this one. I'm not a high gain pedal guy, and I thought this thing sounded great. I had a lot of fun with it. So other than that, I will be out of here, guys. Links for all the stuff if you want to check the pedal out more, you can. And I'll be seeing you on the flippity flop later.